So I'm from South Nashville, which is a pretty good car scene, but I've been living in LA for the last 6 months, which has a great car scene, and I just moved to Miami last month. And the cars here are unlike anything I had seen before. So I've been sharing in a Porsche 911 Facebook group some of the insane things in here, and one of the guys in there suggested I make a video tour of everything in my parking garage in Miami. So I'm gonna do just that now. So right when we come in the garage, we are greeted with an RUF rt12. These things are insane. So RUF is a manufacturer in Germany that gets white body Porsches, so essentially Porsches that have been they're skeleton Porsches and they don't have a VIN number, and then they build everything out themselves. As you can see, it shows a lot of components of a 997 Porsche. So here we have an early 2010s Rolls-Royce Ghost, which is the entry-level Rolls-Royce, even though that exists. And this is actually on the same chassis and platform as the BMW 7 Series, because BMW owns Rolls-Royce. Here we have another AMG S63 and a Ferrari 458. There's a 991 911 Turbo. Here's a Mercedes AMG GT 4-door. This is the fastest 4-door saloon that Mercedes makes, and I don't think it's the fastest one. I think that's the P100D, but this one is incredible. Here's the Lamborghini Urus. This is Lamborghini's SUV that had its debut about 2 years ago. It's been wildly popular, especially here in Miami. There are plenty of examples. We'll probably see more later. We have an S-Class limo here. I've never seen this outside of this one example. Of course, the 718 Boxster is a popular example from Miami. There's no shortage of them here. Oh, here's a nice 996 Targa in speed yellow. There's not too many of them, but it definitely looks out of place with all the absolutely insane vehicles in this garage. And it looks like the owner was under a tree when he was driving it earlier today. Dang. Performatively and aesthetically, the best electric car for sale right now, the Porsche Taycan. I think I made a mistake filming this video on a Sunday afternoon because some of the really insane stuff is probably out being driven. Here we have a decadent Bentley Continental, costs about $200,000. If you're gonna put that much out for a luxury coupe, why do you not get a sunroof? So here's a G90 M5 with Simpsons characters. Miami, gorgeous RS5 camped up in the corner with the car on fiber roof. And I think this is what people imagine when you think of Miami cars. This is a CLS 63 that has been, I don't really have the adjectives to describe this. Here's a new Dodge Dart, excuse me, a Maserati Ghibli, black on black, probably isn't running. A hideous new 430i, rest in peace BMW. Here's another RUF rt12. It's incredible that there are two in the same garage. So right here we have a YouTuber spec Model 3, followed by a white collar business person Model 3, and a rental spec Model 3. There are plenty of 911s here, no shortage of them. Antique Corvette Stingray. A creamy white and red. This Taycan has the ravishing white wall rims. Here's an older Bentley, I think mid-2000s. This looks expensive to repair. Dauntingly quick Ferrari 488 in racing yellow with a black roof. A worthy successor to the 458. And now we have the greatest M3 of all time, the E92. Now I believe this is a wrapped color. BMW introduced some frozen color paint options for this car, including blue, white, and black. I think perhaps gray. I don't think they did it in red. However, this is a aesthetically pleasing job. 991 2RS with the fat rear hips with a Panamera Turbo S in the rear. Can't go wrong with the C7 Vet, Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, one of their front engine coupes, not as popular as 458, 488, but classically Italian. Here we have an M8 competition. Aesthetically satisfying, however, I believe that this car was the gateway into the modern era of BMW, which has been rather lackluster from an enthusiast standpoint. Here's a Cullinan, which is huge. Look at this lifted Jeep. They're near the same size. I don't think the video does justice on just how enormous this vehicle is. Mercedes AMG GT Coupe or Mercedes AMG GT Convertible. Check out this malevolent, ambitious V12 beast. The Lamborghini Aventador. So cool. 997 Targa. There are a ton of Targas, 991s, 992s, all around South Florida, more than I've seen anywhere else in the world. The Porsche Cayman GT4, the only non-911 GT vehicle currently for sale. This thing is like driving on train tracks. And here's a wonderful finish. I'm not sure what the name of this color is, but it is a GTS Targa 911. Lovely. Pink G-Wagon. This looks Paris Hilton spec, perhaps. It's the greatest car in the garage. This E60 N5. These were from the mid-2000s, and they had a V10 inside of them. But when they launched, their reliability was horrendous. Borderline lemon. Maserati Coupe. Nice color. Really clean RS5. This is probably the classiest car in the garage. It's not very Miami spec. Of course, every garage has a couple crowd killers. Bright green and wide. Wonder what that could be. The Fisker Karma Rivero. Not sure if that's the new one or not, but this was supposed to be the Tesla killer. An absolute JDM classic and a rarity here. The Honda S2000, the high revving roadster. This thing is awesome. So that's it for today's video. There are a few key cars missing, probably because it's Sunday afternoon, but there's normally a Aventador SV there. I think I've seen a Performante. I know for sure there is a Guards Red GT2RS, but nonetheless, just kind of look into it. I was so surprised when I moved here to see how incredible it was. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe. I actually work full-time in crypto, and I fundamentally analyze crypto assets, and I'm planning on making videos soon teaching people how to do just that. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe. Otherwise, have a good day.